Amnian Nights, monkey, go!
Last week, or not last week, but the week before on this show, Amnian Nights, we attempted to destroy a drug den, which was a warehouse. It did not go well for us at the beginning. Asher tried very hard to persuade them and deceive them into letting well, at least to get something out of it, like maybe a hookup for some drugs. But they did not treat with her whatsoever. Siray and Obsidian tried to split up to kind of scout to see about other entrances. Siray just decided to just do combat. So that happened.
What?
And
Fake news.
And then everyone else was forced into combat. So we quickly killed a couple of people, including a city guard who must have been there to begin with, presumably. And then we went in to try and kill everyone else. Atticus went through the door and was hit by like 10 crossbow bolts as they were all ready for us, since we'd made plenty of noise. We took care of the people who were there in the immediate warehouse. One of them escaped down a tunnel. There was a room with a chest that several things had been looted for later perusal. But then when we went down the tunnel, we found what looked like the drug creation lab. Oh, and also this place all belongs to the Shadow Thieves, who are a very big, scary organization, and we didn't realize we were fighting against the Shadow Thieves. There's about 8 or 9 people down there, and then the leader was like, "You're not gonna fuck with us, we're gonna kill you." She turned the lights off, and then out of nowhere, there is a glowing brown bear that wants to kill us. And let's see how that goes.
Yeah, I don't know if it was worth inspiration, but it was still, it was no, that was good. Award yourself inspiration. Thank you.
Next time I'll do a verbatim from Gigi's notes.
Jesus notes read at some point. More happened, but I was hungry. I'll have to watch the VOD.
Okay, so we picked up me requesting a rolling of initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Let us do that thing.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
Good lord.
That's what they call forced fail state.
Yeah, we are plunged into darkness.
Hi! Oh, there's another one. Okay. Celine.
Siri, you're up. The lights plunge out. You just see this large glowing bear in front of you, sizing up menacingly.
What have I heard before this? Like, did I hear footsteps of people like moving into different positions? Has everyone stopped? Is it quiet? Like, just as a not a perception check, just like a.
I mean, if the lights literally went out less than 6 seconds ago, if you're wanting to focus and see if you hear anything happening in that would be a perception check. But otherwise, you heard her words. She shouted, "Hit the lights." The lights went off, and the bear appeared.
And this is the kind of darkness where I can't even see within 5 feet?
This is darkness.
Darkness.
Yeah. You see what your token sees.
So if I wanted to move blindly, how does that work mechanically? Never really fought in the dark before, you see.
You move your token.
Fine.
If you hit a wall, I'll tell you that you feel a wall. If you do anything else of environmental significance, I will pause and tell you.
Fantastic. I will shoot a crossbow at the bear. just for starters. Oh,
My God.
crikey.
With
What an
nothing
opening.
else, with nothing else to see and nothing else to focus on, your bolt flies true.
It is a pretty, and then I'm going to move away. So I just came in from here. I remember there was a bridge.
This is not so relevant as she rolled a crit anyway, but as a curiosity, if the bear cannot see her, does she roll with advantage?
If the bear cannot see her, then she would, yes.
Can
Do
the
I-
bear see her?
Does the bear look at?
You don't know.
my
The bear
direction?
is absolutely looking in your direction. As your bolt hits it, it seems to slow down as it hits it, and a heavy ripple passes out across it as it gives a roar.
You know what? I'm just gonna move. Frick! I would remember where Atticus was, because this did not happen 2 weeks ago, but like 5 seconds ago. Can you give me a point?
You knew that Atticus was ahead of you.
Okay.
He'd gone marching in.
I'm gonna go 20 feet in front.
Unfortunately, make me a deck save. We're gonna say
Okay.
DC 14 for you to realise what's happening and avoid it.
Okay, that's fine.
Feel as you take a step, you feel only air under your foot, and you manage to twist and basically drop to a knee and grab onto the edge of a bridge, realizing that you're about to step off for gantry and fall off, but you manage to recover.
On the bridge. Okay. Well, then I stay where I am because I can't
Okay.
see, and there's a bridge. Obsidian. Oh fuck.
Okay. That's interesting.
Is it?
Something unusual has occurred on my system. Okay. I have someone who should be able to see you, but can't. Anyway, as you're standing there, you hear Ciri's panic. Atticus, there's just a moment where you hear a slight shift of cloth on the floor behind you and the slight clink of a blade
Oh, fuck.
as a short sword takes you in the back.
Little bastard. If someone has just come within 5 feet of me, do I get to make a reaction?
Does it not state that you have to be able to see them? If it's the same as
When you are
Nazeem's.
wielding a heavy weapon, other creatures provoke an opportunity attack from you when they enter your reach.
Ooh, okay, then yes, you... how does it work, though? Because you didn't know he was there, that's why you got advantage. It's
Well,
not
got
some
advantage 'cause
immediate spin-on-the-spot sentry attack.
He got advantage because I can't see him, but if I heard him, I don't know. Depends what you
Okay.
want to roll.
We'll look into it for future, but for now, you can make a disadvantageous attack because you hear something but see nothing.
Okay, I won't target because I can't see him. Oh, that was advantage. Disadvantage would have been 11.
11.
No, 11 plus 16 would have been 16. Would that
Yeah,
hit?
so that's awkward. It would be with you. Add that damage back on then because, yeah, you would kill him before he strikes you.
Oh, beautiful.
So as Ciri falls away from your blade, ran your sister through. Yes, you give that HP back, you hear a crunch as you feel someone fall away from you dead. Obsidian.
I dodge.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, you're just doing a dodge action.
Yep.
Okay.
This is tense.
Just check something. Can you all still see? No, you cannot. Okay. Everyone make me a perception check.
I am observant.
Great roll.
You hear a few boots and then suddenly a scraping noise and heavier thuds that go into the distance. Something large has entered the space.
Into the space. I don't want things to enter the space.
You just become aware of quick steps, crouched, skulking movement with blades, and just these little bits of light around the room.
I do
Obsidian.
not.
Well, if you've been there've been some basically a couple of things passed through the light around the bear. So if you saw, you'd have seen.
I think it might be a thing where, like, if you don't see the end point or the start point or something, you don't see like a motion.
I did do it piece by piece.
I
wasn't
did
paying
see someone.
attention.
Yeah,
I did see
Obsidian
someone.
stood there in the dark, focusing. You just hear a boot on the metal gantry, and just the air part as a blade is swung, and you waiting for it. You manage just to twist away, reducing any advantage they would have had.
You only get nullify advantage from dodging if you can see your attacker.
Oh my god, why are you such a misery?
I specifically looked this up in advance of this session.
Okay, it hit anyway. So I will roll it again, just so I have a fresh damage that isn't going to also splash onto Atticus. Obsidian, you take 2 piercing damage. Please apply it to yourself.
So seemingly the thugs can see in the dark. How annoying.
Atticus, you're up.
I'm gonna move towards the bear. To there, I think.
Yeah, its head just turns with you.
And I'm gonna brace my sword in like a half sword kind of hold, and I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
And that is
Anything
it.
else from you? That's it. You hear boom, a bow, and an arrow clatters right off, just inches away from where your hand was gripping your sword, and clatters to the floor next to you. You hear from the distant step. first round is taking longer, by the way, because it's something that I realised I hadn't done and I'm having to do to each person the first time. Okay, the bear turns, following you. It is going to charge away from you. Will you react?
You muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Sure, I will. Since I've got my reaction back, I will swing.
Oof. It moves quicker than you expected, and the tip of your sword just misses as it runs away, charging off down the bridge, trampling the body of a man that you realize you cut down a moment earlier, and bearing down, no pun intended, on Asher, where it rears up. Asher, it's you. And you also are muted.
I also muted. I'm
Also know you're exhausted.
I'm gonna instinctively kind of take a step back, and I'm gonna reach into my cross bolts and pull one out and just out of my pouch hurry and light up with some moss, and just drop. What's the I'm just looking at it. What's the thing on the thing? No.
What's the thing on the thing?
20-foot radius. Could you pop up a 20-foot radius? And I'm gonna try. No, on a point. I'm putting it on a crossbow bolt, and I'm just gonna try and chuck it over the bear towards Atticus.
You don't know where Atticus is. Do you know what? Atticus was next to the glow of the bear. You wouldn't know where Atticus is. Okay, so we will make a 20-foot light. I'll do that now. Remind me of the colour of your light. Not a yoga class sort of question. I meant literally.
Yeah, kind of an orangey color.
Orangey colour. Okay.
If the light is rules as written, it's 20 foot bright and then a further 20
40.
dim.
Yeah. Well, let me type that in. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Oh dear.
why is that coming through so weird looking for me? Is that highlighted the area properly for you all?
I
Yeah,
mean,
more or
it's dim-ish lighting, but at least we can see, so...
Yeah,
Yeah,
there is
really?
20 foot bright to it.
Is there? Okay, cool. Cool. Seeing that and the, like, having thrown that and just having this bear charging towards me, I'm just gonna drop off this side. I'm gonna jump off.
Okay, that should be better now.
Yeah.
Okay, you fall 15 feet.
Yep, okay.
That'll be a d6, I believe. It's going to go up at when you hit 10s. Knock off 3 damage.
Cool. What can I see down here? Just benches or cupboards and then these stairs?
Yeah, underneath the bench you'd see a doorway as well, I believe. Let me just help you by adjusting your... Oh, something weird is happening with some tokens that are clipping through the floor. Very unusual.
Yeah, that also removed all the light for me. It's fine.
But, I mean, that makes more sense because you've dropped down away from all the light into... that.
Yeah, all right. Cool. I then I see nothing, and I am going to... try. Well, I was going to go this way, but now I'm in the dark again. Let me go up here. That's, I think, for my...
Yeah, you see that you're moving towards someone who is stood on the stairs, looking down at you.
Not a giant glowing bear, so that's,
no, the giant glowing bear you see glowing above you through the slats. Okay, so that's you.
I'm just happy to be away from the bear.
From around the corner, crouched with a sword, you see Atticus. They're breaking into a bit of a sprint as they come into the light. Individual who's going to swing their sword at you pitifully. Top of the round. Oh, he's gonna run up. He's gonna dash, so he can't attack. Siri, you're up.
I see Asher jump out of danger, and I see the bear come, and I'm gonna look at the bear and sort of like give it a wink and say, "Come on, follow me." And I'm gonna step back 5 feet. I'm gonna attack this guy that I can see. As my blade starts to glow, not enough to like give a light because that's not something that happens, but it is infused with something beyond just the normal sword.
Tell me what you just did to him.
Yeah, if we bring them to unconsciousness, will it be kind of like BG3 unconsciousness, whereupon they will not get up and attack us in the back for like a number of minutes? Or
that would be declaring you want to do non-lethal before you unleash a booming blade with your sword swung at somebody.
Fair enough. Yeah, it is a precise and clinical hit straight through the heart. He didn't feel it. He didn't have time to. And he falls down to the ground. She's going to move further away within the space that she can see. So she's, I guess, here.
The way I've always done unconscious for future reference though is unless they are roused, I think I've always done it as an hour.
Right.
Unless they're like shaken or slapped awake or magic or something.
Okay, that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Obsidian. Light has come on. You see Siri step forward and dispatch someone feet away from you, and you're confident that she couldn't even see you. She was just working away, feet away. But the room has lit up slightly. You see a number of people. What do you do?
I imagine I cannot run through the bear.
Don't know until you try.
I'll try.
You pass through the bear.
Alrighty then. That's unfortunately not enough. 30, it's 5 feet lacking. You know what, I'll chuck. Oh, actually, will I?
Will that leave you ending your turn in its space?
Oh, yeah. In which case... I shall...
I mean, if it's incorporeal, is that okay?
Continue running. Sure. I'll end there. That's me.
Alright. One of these thugs would swing at you as you slip by her. Oh, that very nearly landed on a very nice 16.
Two bears.
You hear heavy padding and roaring as a very real bear comes charging from the other side of wherever this was you were at, Atticus, passing through the green counterpart and heading across the bridge. You, Atticus, start to feel pressure now. 3 of these weighing in on you. Everywhere you go to step, there's one of them waiting for you. Their overwhelm feature starts to come into play.
Oh no, not a feature.
But misses terribly. Oh, reflect. One's going to come rush up and try and swing for obsidian. Can you react to a 20 obsidian?
Nope.
Good grief! Atticus, it is you. Your movement at the moment, with 4 of them pressed in you like this, is reduced by 20 feet. You lose. When there are 3 or more within 5 feet of you, you lose 5-foot movement for each one.
Right.
And there's just a gang of them coming in, pinning you both against the wall, blades drawn.
Am I able to get around this corner or no?
I think that would be difficult, as it's also... Yeah, it's moving through a corner, and the space that I think realistically be using to move through is occupied by an enemy.
Yeah. What about moving through obsidian to there, or would that be too much movement?
That's upstairs, so you'd be passing through this guy to do that as well. Unless you were moving to there and then climbing up.
Yeah, but I guess if I've only got 10 feet of movement, frustrating.
Almost like they're being tactical.
I know. It's almost like I've got something perfect for this. I'm just in the wrong position.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, I'm stuck here for now, so I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at the one who's getting obsidian.
Before you do, make me a free... I should have said this to both of you. Pinned in like this, Atticus and Obsidian, both make me a free perception check. DC 12.
I'm concentrating quite hard right now.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay. Thanks for calling. Yeah, so what were you going to do?
I'm going to take a swing at the one who is going for obsidian.
That would be a yes.
And
Sound
then
effect.
I'm going to continue that swing, cleaving through him, and try and get the other one as well as my bonus.
What is this?
Oh,
Oh!
so near but so far. Is moving worth my while at this point?
Asher, you're coming up fairly soon.
I guess I'll just stay where I am, unfortunately.
Okay.
I have a potion, if you need one. Obsidian.
Obsidian, you see a bow drawn the figure up top of the stairs, and they come closer slowly, pointing down, taking their time, enjoying the fact their enemies have you his allies have you penned in, and he's going to fire an arrow at you. 19. Why? Okay, it's +1. Yeah. Arrow sinks into Obsidian's shoulder. Obsidian, you go down. Is that our first down of the campaign?
No.
If we're not counting drug-induced.
Asher, you're up. You're also muted.
Yeah. Am I in a wildly different place than I was?
No, you're underneath the gantry on the floor, 15 foot down. But the light of the bear has gone, and the light it was throwing with it.
Cool. Then I'm gonna try and stumble my way over to the stairs.
Yeah, you can feel there is somebody in front of you on the stairs. You're fucking dead.
All right, I'm gonna reach out and just kind of like, fuck, and touching them, just concentrate. Can I target them, GM?
What are you trying to do? I don't know.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on them, but I wanted to do it like with them targeted so that it applies the.
Why can't I see the description of it from the chat? Let's have a look.
Oh, that I can
A
see.
creature that you can see, and you can't see them.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna stab forward with my dagger.
Yeah, make me a disadvantageous attack.
Okay.
Just make it wildly in the air.
Oh, it's not doing
Make
the
attack roll.
Yep, it's not doing. There we go. Oh, disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage.
I will roll again.
I mean, that's a 2.
Yeah. Yeah. A hand grabs your wrist and twists it before sort of pushing you back.
Okay.
Anything else from you?
No, not really.
Okay, this one's gonna swing at Atticus. Misses. Ooh, that causes a problem. Siri, maybe a perception check with advantage. Okay. These enemies you're fighting are obviously organised, but fairly thuggish. As the bear gets closer, and that light that it throws is washing around, you just for a moment catch a glimpse of something over your shoulder. And behind you, crouched, not a sound from them to this point, you see a figure dressed much more professionally than the others, who've been skulking forward, two daggers drawn, and there's a moment where you both realise that you have seen each other. This figure no longer. Why can I? Something has changed in one of my modules. They no longer have the status inaudible for me to remove. I can right-click off them, I guess. This figure sort of sees you, and that you saw them, and they are going to step forward and swing at you, but not at advantage anymore. Thanks to the bloody bear. Oh, for some reason had. I think it's targeted. but misses.
God, I'm about to be flanked.
This look in front of you, Atticus, seeing what's happening, the others going on. I will give. Well, Obsidian's gone down. Atticus, make me a perception check again. The enemies who have you penned in here, you see there is a slight yellow, almost liquid shimmering in their eyes.
Oh.
And with a smirk, this guy just, instead of attacking, he crouches down, picks up the arrow, and stuffs it inside his jacket.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's all he's gonna do. Siri, it's you. The room has plunged back into darkness, other than what the bear is giving you.
You know, it's very rude to come in unannounced like that and try to attack someone, she says, as she does not takes her back away from the bear. The bear not doing opportunity attack.
It's not.
I'm gonna stay here actually. And well, I could shove. But I'm going to stab.
Hits. Holy fuck! What did you do with that?
Just did my curatorial blade.
Jesus, big damage. Yeah, very, very big damage.
She's a strong woman.
Yeah, there's a couple of different swings that make up from that. This person is very, very quick with these two daggers, knocking your first couple of blows away, and there's a very, very hurried, flurried exchange between the two of you before you manage to bring the booming blade down on the shoulder.
He can see my eyes, right? I can see their eyes?
Yes.
What do they look like? Like, what is it?
There's like a yellow liquid ripple over the eyes. Not enough to be cast in light, but just when you are close enough to see it, like a little film almost.
Okay, well that's changed my mind. Okay. She's gonna wait for the approaching bear coming from the gantry and for this guy to strike her, and that's the end of her turn.
Okay. An arrow goes off your shoulder. You feel a slight scratch from it, Atticus, but you can tell it isn't any noticeable wound. Obsidian. As smoke crawls into your... Didn't even get to say it. You inch closer to death, Obsidian. Would Obsidian be welcoming it? Or would he be raging against it?
Certainly not welcoming. No.
Asher von Vasher. A figure who tried to grab at you a moment earlier. Now lunges forward. Can you react to a 21? Four damage. The bear comes bursting through its spectral brother and is going to swing a heavy paw out at you, Siri. Sure, nobody else is targeted. It keeps not on targeting. Yeah, swings a heavy paw Oh no, why is that doing that? That's not right. Something hasn't worked. Just check why certain things have not done the thing they were meant to do.
Certain things.
Yeah, we'll see if this works. Oh, it's gonna bitch about range. Okay. Can you react to a 22, Siri?
Yes. The spirit leaves my sword and covers me, and the cloud just sort of like grabs to the air.
Yeah, you can see it tried to just completely sweep your legs out from underneath you. You would have been absolutely on your back, but it bounces off. And then it will lunge forward in frustration and try to bite. I'm just going to roll it. Has it adjusted your... How's our world set up, Monkey? Is her AC automatically changed for this round, or
I think it
should I do it
be,
-5?
It depends on the spell. If the spell has it on.
Yeah,
it should.
AC 23, so
Yeah.
I'll roll normal. Yeah, and the bear just lunges forward, massive jaws, just hit against the shield. Fog. Make a use of the darkness. And then the swing. Fails. Atticus, you're up.
I'm gonna move. I want to move up 1 square diagonally to the right, where the guy I just killed was. That's a free space, right?
It is, but as you go to do so, 2 of them will make attempts upon your life.
Very well. Advantage.
Avantage. French textbook. Let's roll this first one again. Double fail, and then the other one will do his. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay, move, do your thing. So you were going to go, I have moved you. You are moved. But let me also just get rid of the boy who's underneath you. There we go.
Okay.
So you have moved up 1, right 1. You've almost stumble for a moment. You can tell you are on the stairs.
Okay. Do I need to move 1 more space? I'm not hindered in movement now, right?
Other than the fact you're on difficult... no.
Not minus 20.
So you were next to 3 of them, so it would have been... You were reduced... Your movement was... How does that work? Yeah, your movement was reduced by 5 foot until you moved out of it. So you basically used 10 foot to get to where you are now.
Okay. There's 1 there, there's 1 there, there's 1 there. I will move... here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to use a new thing.
Oh my god.
He's going to mutter to himself, "Oh, Zelk Mildre!" And he's going to stick out his left hand and cast Burning Hands.
Good. Temporary light.
I don't think it gives us any light, but what it will do is this.
Oh, look, he's even put the verbal component in the spell description. You'll love to see it.
That is a terrible roll, unfortunately, but I think it should hit 3 people.
Tell me, well, there is a flash of light as you murder 3 people in a quick torrent of flame.
He does the incantation, sprays fire out with his hand, and is just like, "Ah, die!"
Do remember as well, it's in my homebrew rules, Obsidian, that whilst at 0 and slipping away, although mechanically you're useless, you are conscious and able to speak and, talk. you just mechanically can't do shit. Just so you don't have ridiculous things where people are just dead in different rooms and the in-character roles don't find each other. You can go, I have been stabbed rather grievously. Okay, anything else, Amaticus?
Only moving here.
What is the effect you have on you as a result?
Oh, it's just about the template. It'll go away.
You feel a sense of pride that is not entirely your own for a moment, Atticus.
Oh, he's glowing on the inside. I presume I can't, with my bonus action, rifle through a corpse I can't actually see, because I want to try and get the crossbow bolt back.
Question. Having incinerated somebody, do you think the wooden arrow inside their clothing would have survived that torrent of flame you just burnt them to death with?
That is a valid point.
Just a scholarly question.
If it's got the light spell on it, is it an enchanted item that is harder to destroy? Okay, well, never mind that. Then he's just going to move towards where he knows Obsidian is and get ready to try and get a potion, but can't do that yet.
Okay.
I get the potion out, so...
This bear rushes, the spirit bear rushes through you both. Siri. Asher, you're up.
Okay, I am in the dark. There's a guy I can't see trying to kill me.
Correct.
I'm gonna just start breathing really heavy and just start saying, no, fuck. And I am going to burst into very bright light, streaming out of my eyes and mouth.
What the fuck is this? Okay, so you emit...
I'm gonna look like Ozai when he's getting like,
What, you're gonna...
Yeah, essentially.
What is the range? 10, bright, 20, dim.
Yep. And both I and anyone around me with no, this is like bright, probably like a bright golden color. Bright yellow.
Okay,
yep.
you...
dude next to me is gonna take 1 radiant damage, and I will as well.
You both take it?
Yeah.
So he...
Well, anyone within 10 feet of me, but he's the only guy I see, so...
He burns up.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Have you knocked your own off?
Yep. And then I am just gonna try and climb over him and up the stairs to... people.
Hold on. I didn't token attach the light to you, so let me just
Mechanical question.
Camshaft.
Does that count as a leveled spell since it shows as a feature?
I think if it's a feature, it is not a leveled spell unless it says.
Because I'm trying to see if I can bonus action my Expeditious to try and...
once per long rest as an action.
Okay,
so
then
it was an action.
I'll get to the top of the stairs and just... gotta move. And go a little faster. To try and get my more... Oh no, the light is not coming with me.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Go on, keep moving.
Gotta go fast.
I'm still not able to move a whole lot because it's like I'm dashed, but I'm
You should put the details of this spell in the Foundry to-do channel so Monkey can hopefully configure the little macro thing to have this be an option that could be selected.
What, my radiant consumption?
Yeah. Just so the light will follow you when we do it.
No.
Why?
It's got a lot of personal details in this spell.
Is it? Yeah, but it's part. Okay. Anything else from you?
No, I'm working on getting there, but I'm looking.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You also see Atticus stood in the midst of a pile of burning corpses.
Okay.
Including obsidian.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'm moving as fast as I can.
Okay. This figure will try to strike out at you twice again. Silly.
Mm-hmm.
But first they focus for a moment, sort of looking, sizing you up. They flip the dagger in their hand, and they try to really. There's clearly a very specific place in the shield they try to drive through as they try to exploit weakness, and they are going to make this attack at advantage. Jesus. Okay, nothing, and then they're going to try again, but without quite the patience we had before. Insane. Trying this a couple of times, they're going to.
It's the shield, the light that protects her, sort of kind of seems to be parrying every time he appears. It's like this kind of strange energy that moves around Sita.
So they sort of lower the dagger for a moment, and they are just gonna very unnecessarily backflip backwards off the ledge. Will you opportunity attack as they go to leap away?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, do you have your... No, you reacted to shield, didn't you? And hasn't got to your turn yet, so you wouldn't have...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right.
they backflip.
Did she successfully booming blade them before?
Ooh.
I did.
Yes. Remind me, what's that damage on movement?
1d8, yeah, when they move.
Thunder.
Do you want to roll 1d8?
I can certainly roll 1d8. That's a d10. 7.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Siri, it's you. They have
So
leapt down.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Okay. Sita grunts in frustration that she was too slow. She's going to attack the bear. Oh, I don't know if that hits or not.
It does. So it's done something really weird where it hasn't done something correctly. So yeah, you.
It says it hits now.
Hit. Yeah, but it did something weird instead. I'll explain later.
Oh.
Yeah, it hits.
Fine.
Nice.
Now, there's no way I can jump with like some sort of acrobatics or athletics check, right? Oh, I can't see them. I can't even see them. He's gone down. Okay. I'm gonna scream, brother, focus on the ones with the fancy daggers. He's very hurt.
Fancy daggers.
I can't see them, right? Like he disappeared on. Even if I went down,
Correct.
I wouldn't be able to see
Well, if you went, you'd know if you went down, but you're on the
them. No,
ledge.
I would. Would I? Because I can't even see 5 feet around.
I mean, they're back in the dark. Yeah, they're away from the light of the bear.
Yeah. I will. Jump down.
Okay, as you go to jump away, the bear swings out and is going to try and hit you with its paw before you move. Let's have a look.
I thought you were just going to vault over the entire chasm.
In fact, no, it's gonna go for a bite, not a claw.
Miss.
Why is it hovering. 11 misses.
Great. Hopefully. Come on.
Yeah, you
Follow
drop
me.
down 1d6.
Yeah.
Hope you like being in the dark.
Well,
Yeah, knock 3 damage off yourself, please.
yep. I can't see them, right?
No.
Oh, I can't move myself. There's something going on with the token. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because you've dropped down the ledge. Yeah.
No, it was sticking to my. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand here where I can sort of see
Okay.
because of the glow of the bear. But hopefully the bear will move and take some damage after.
Okay.
Because it is booming bladed.
This light aura around you, this guy's going to step back in sort of shock and load his bow and try just to fire an arrow at you, Asher. And you react to a 20. Is it concentration what you're currently doing? Oh, I take it,
No,
I
but my
guess.
expeditious retreat is concentration, so.
Yeah, succeeds. Obsidian. Let's hope it isn't a nat 1. Make your second death save. That was cocked on a nat 1 for me. And I was like, ah! 17.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a d8, Siri, as the bear drops down. Seven. Oof. There's a heavy crash from above as the bear lands. You hear and know that it is in front of you. And then it turns and is going to... with the whole movement of its turn, the paw comes round in an even heavier swing than what you experienced before, and it tries to just full-on club you. It is going to try and use its powerful swipe ability on you. And you react to a 20.
No,
Do you
it's
have any
asking...
shields left?
No, it's just the one.
Okay. You are shoved 10 feet. Whoa.
Whoa.
You go 10 feet, are prone, and are knocked out.
Yep.
That was that max die? That
Yep.
was... Check that worked right, because that was... Hold on, why were 2 dice rolled? That should have been...
I think it was
Oh,
D12 plus 2d6 damage.
No, it's so this is a problem with a stat block. The extra 2d6 is only if you hit a solid surface like a wall, which you have not with where you went. So I don't get why it did that in. So you should be... I'm going to give you 10 back.
I was 13.
You were 13. Okay,
Yes.
so you should just be on 2. But you are knocked prone. Yeah, I need to be aware of that it automatically assumes that they hit a wall. Okay, so yeah, you are sent flying.
Ow!
Would there be any noise from that Atticus
Yeah,
or your
yeah,
companions might hear?
No, not like all of them. They'd hear a pretty heavy thud and a pretty heavy sort of like scream.
Atticus,
Ah!
Obsidian is on the floor, clutching at an arrow, eyes beginning to glaze. You hear your sister scream.
Bunk. I'm gonna pop the top of the potion of healing and like shove it in his mouth and be like, "Get up, you big dumb lizard! I need to help the girls."
Oh my god. The women folk.
He gets a mighty 4 HP.
No, we've got it in our homebrew thing that when administered as an action to someone who's unconscious, it's always full. It's always for max. That's
Damn.
in our list
10.
of things. So if he's given him an extra 6, are we on a total of 10? We are on a total of 10. The item doesn't exist. Okay. Anything else from you, Atticus?
Yeah, I'll start bombing towards this dude I can see. And that's where I am. That's all I can do, I think.
Okay. Asher. Oh, sorry. No. Spirit Bear. Spirit Bear runs, and it's very strange to you lying on the floor for a moment, Siri. The Spirit Bear runs across the gap, like how people see, like, describe Santa's reindeer just running through the air. It just runs over the gap.
Oh wait,
It's gone.
as it does, the bear is next to me, right? The real bear. You don't know?
No, you're 10 foot away from it now.
10 foot away from it.
Yeah, because you went flying from the swing. Asher, you're up.
Okay, I'm just walking. Gonna kind of scream at Atticus. Is Obsidian okay?
He'll be fine. Where's Siraj?
I'm gonna look at this guy in front. I don't know. Look at this guy and just be like, stop! And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at him, but he's gonna get an extra 2 damage on top of that because of my radiant consumption.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna take a step over him and just scream "Stop!" at the bear. And that will end my turn, and we all take 1 point of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Sorry, Atticus.
Atticus will take 1 point of radiant damage. As will.
First damage I've taken the whole fight.
Oh no, I did that the wrong way round. Okay.
My turn.
Pardon?
No, that's my turn.
Siri,
Oh, it's already my turn.
you hear? No, Siri, you just hear. Until next time.
Followed by a stab in my face.
And now it's your turn.
Get up! And she's gonna second wind. Healing.
Video game noise. I love the second wind noise.
4.
Oof.
Okay. So there's no way that he got out of my reach and that caused a reaction?
You don't know. You were prone in the dark, having just been flung. Unfortunately, that is not something that Siri would know.
Okay, there's a bear behind me. Okay, I'm gonna get off my feet. That's 15 feet of movement. Why is it minus 15 feet? Is it? Oh,
But
just
that's elevation. Yeah, you're
Right.
down the hole.
The light needs to move to catch up with Asher.
Ooh, yes. Thank you.
15, 20. I'm assuming I can move this way. 25,
When you're not able to, the token will stop moving.
30. Okay, 30. I remember there's stairs somewhere here. So I'm going to dash. Dash 5, 10. I think that's the wall. Yeah, 5, 10. And then I'm going to touch the wall.
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm going up the stairs.
It's actually 30 because you're not going up the stairs. It's double speed.
Fine.
But yeah,
Okay. I'm going to yell. I'm going to gel. I'm going to yell to Atticus. I'm okay. The bear is down here.
I'm coming.
Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
Obsidian. A healing potion left in your mouth like a neglected baby's bottle. Atticus goes charging off. You can just smell so much burnt flesh around you. But you feel your strength return.
What is the radius on this light do? Because I can see the bear, as in I can target a token, but I imagine we don't see it actually. It is in the darkness.
You would not see that bear, 'cause it's also down a ledge from you.
Right.
And
yeah,
it's
I guess
dark down there.
in that situation, I'll stand up from prone slowly, look around a bit dizzy, walk a few feet forward and into the light, just actually there. Like it's technically, it should be 15
And you
feet.
feel it's harsh. It's almost like a burn. You feel like to linger here will eventually become painful for you.
Oh, so it's not just the aura that I can see.
It's a
Just around. Okay, so
it's
the
about
whole,
10 feet. Yeah.
the whole radius.
It's
of
10
it.
feet for the owie at the end.
Okay, sure. So I guess I'll stay beyond it then. Sort of stop at the smell of danger.
I mean, looking at me, it'd probably put you off getting any closer. I have light literally streaming out of my eyes and mouth.
Sure. Yeah. I'll look around for any source of a thing that can have that effect on you. Not finding that, I'll just take a dodge again.
Okay, you are dodging. You hear this bear charging up behind you, Siri. But as it starts to just blast up these stairs behind you, it has had to dash to do so it can't actually attack. However, I will. Siri, those paws look ready to do some powerful swipes as soon as you get the chance. But that's all I can do. As it gets to you, you hear this coming from somewhere out of sight.
Okay. I'm gonna rush off in that direction. 1, 2.
My mouse glitched and I so very nearly closed my Foundry application with some weird mouth movement, man.
Dropping
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah, you are in its space currently. I will let you attack. And, well, there's a gantry as well, so it would be awkward. I will allow it if you accept that you're going to be shunted a tile to the right a second afterwards.
Sure. I mean,
I'm just
I
going to
couldn't
move you
tell
up.
where it was. If I
Yeah.
bump into it, then I suddenly realize where it is. So
Yeah, I'm going to drop your... So yeah, you can make a disadvantageous attack. My god, that was weird how that went. I believe... Where is it? That hits. Yeah, roll damage. Jesus. A heavy blow.
and feeling it connect, then I will try and pommel strike with the backhand.
Yeah, you just hear on the other side of this bear, bear-related violent sounds. Yep, roll damage. You are about the business of carving up this bear. Anything else from you?
No, I want to remain where I think the bear is.
Yep. Okay. The bear you see and hear the bear issue this keening trill for a moment. For with a burst of energy, it turns into a spirit. Obsidian, Asher, the bear, glowing bear in front of you, cracks for a moment and becomes corporeal.
I thought that was what, when you described me suddenly seeing the spirit bear, I was like, did it just swap places? Fucking hell. Oh.
That was its action. Asher, it's you. Very suddenly, a big, bleeding, heavily wounded, but pissed off looking bear right in front of you. And it just turns to you and
I'm gonna absolutely try and blast it.
Ooh, so that one should have its elevation reduced by 50. Yep. Not. It hits.
All right. Shit.
What are you gonna do, Asher? Is that you, Asher?
You know, mechanically it's the worst thing, but like I would step away from a giant bear.
Okay. Would you step away from a giant bear?
I wouldn't just stand there right next to it.
Maybe you're frozen in fear. Who knows?
Okay.
Let me just get rid of that fog. There we go.
I mean, if you stay still, it's gonna murder you on its turn anyway.
Yeah.
Are you gonna step away?
Listen, no, I'm terrified. It's a huge bear. I'm absolutely gonna step away.
Okay, then allow me, before
Yeah.
you do, to just see if that's the last thing you ever do.
Uh-huh.
As the bear can't do its ability, but it can certainly make a claw attack.
God.
You were targeted. Why hasn't it? It hasn't prompted anything. Oh, do I need to clear my chat log? 17. Yes, 17 does hit. Can you react to a 17, Asher? Okay.
I cannot.
You, Obsidian, you just see Asher. The bear just manifests, turns to Asher, and as she steps away, it just swipes forward and crunches her with a sickeningly
I
heavy
blasted
swing
it first.
into the floor. Yeah, you blasted it first.
Oh,
and,
crap, it's dark.
and the light that she was emitting just sputters out. Asher, you
Didn't
are
either way.
down.
Yep.
You also have that. Where's that spell template coming from? It's one of those rare things where I need to find sequencer and go, hey. I'll sort that momentarily. Anyway. Siri, it's you. There's a sudden spirit bear in front of you. A flash of light from upstairs. A scream, a roar, and then darkness.
I'm gonna go side by side with my brother.
Okay. You pass through the spirit bear without issue. You did also, however, you did bypass the stair trigger. There we go. For the elevation change.
Back to back, sort of going. I think that was Asha.
We have to get her.
Her light is gone. There's nothing we can see up there. Better it comes to us.
Have you got a torch?
That's a really good question. I do. I would have to drop my shield. All right, can Can I like light a torch and throw it up 15 feet up? Is that something I can do with an action?
I hate you. I was about to change your light emission. This would be a light effect somewhere else. Yeah, you can. You're not trying to make an attack through it. You're trying to throw it up the ledge, are you?
I'm gonna throw up a torch like here.
Okay, then let me make a torchlight. I need to make a thrown or dropped torch actor that is token attached to the light.
Yeah.
So I can just
it's very
throw
useful.
it out. Let's have a look. So you're lighting a torch and you're just throwing it up the ledge, are you?
Yeah.
Silly. Okay.
Up the ledge, sort of here. Happy to make any sort of checks or.
Yeah, just throw it up. Fine.
Although now
So
that I think about it, I should have thrown it at the bear.
So you see Obsidian, this plunges into darkness, and then a few moments later, just a lit torch comes careening up, illuminating the scene of bloody murder in front of you.
Obsidian, we're down here. And I was gonna take the dodge action, but I guess I had taken a throw a torch action. So
The bear is already quite heavily wounded, you said?
It is covered in blood, and you see there are several large, just full, carved wounds, particularly down its back.
Say no more. I will charge it and attack recklessly with a maul.
Misses.
Amazing.
Anything else from you?
No.
No. Oh my god. Okay. The bear, seeing this person come running up with a maul and try to go for it, it is going to swing back at you instead, with advantage on account of the reckless attack that you just did. It is going to try and do its powerful swipe on you, but nobody else is targeted. Powerful swipe has no. Oh, it recharged before I rolled it. It was a 6, not a 5. So it does not do that. It just does a claw. Advantageous. Obsidian. Man, I really need to purge my chat log after this effect, after this ability rolls, because Foundry is having a bad time. Did that take so long for all of you?
We didn't see the result until that point.
And only 10 damage, surprisingly. Obsidian, you are crunched back down. I'm gonna clear the chat log.
Did he have exactly 10 HP?
He had exactly 10 HP.
So he's not bleeding out.
He's down.
But he's on exactly 0.
Yeah.
Is that not a thing?
Defeat. And I think Roar is. First I've heard about it. He's down. Down is down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then check something. Where is? Yeah. Then the bear twists and contorts back. Not that people down at the bottom know this, into the figure of the a woman who confronted you and shouted, "Hit the lights" when you came in. And she is going to Atticus, it's you.
Yeah, he's gonna say, "We have to get to them. Come on!" And he's gonna start running up to where the light is. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. from 2 spaces of difficult terrain. I'm stuck. Nope.
There we go.
I can't get... Oh, there we go. So that's all my movement, unfortunately. I see the scene in front of me. My allies are dead everywhere. I'm gonna have to dash. I make it that far,
Cool.
including my action.
There is much blood, many corpses. Several of them are your friends. Actually, as well, Spirit there would sputter out as well.
The spirit bear sputters out.
Yeah,
It doesn't vanish like before.
correct.
Huh.
Okay, Asher. You smash down heavily to the floor, but you almost feel like a soft hand sort of stop your head from dashing against the stone as you try to sort of pull away from it and decide whether to try and pull away from its grasp or to lean into it. Make me your first death save.
That's a D10. You
Yeah,
roll.
what is this? Roll a death save. It's in your character sheet. You'll have a skull you can click on, but we'll roll it properly. You've played in too many of my games to look shocked like that.
I didn't know there was a death save button.
Fuck you, you did.
She's normally not down. She's the one putting other people down.
Tell me how you're feeling. You feel that hand? It's trying to sort of comfort you.
I feel like I'm gonna initially like try and jerk away from it, but I give up after a second because I just feel really fucking tired. Like it's been a day.
Siri.
Siri knows where the stairs are, so she's just gonna move 5. Let me know when it's difficult terrain because I can't see.
Yeah, I'll just move you because I feel like it's a bit of a mechanical thing, but you would see a bit of torch like leaking down. It isn't like you pop your head up one step and suddenly have all this light.
How much movement is it to get me up the stairs?
5,
like
10,
that?
15, 25, 30. Where you are there would be 35 feet.
35 feet. So I've already dashed, I guess.
I mean, you can go there and not have any more movement, but not dashed.
And I don't see any bear or non-bear.
You see no bear there.
Then I'm gonna rush to my eyes as well. I think I can get to.
Hold on, let me just move. Let me.
Sorry.
Oh no, it didn't do it. No, I thought you were gonna. I thought it was gonna trigger the stairs, but okay, cool. Yeah, you can get there. And just a reminder, there's not currently an aura of light coming off Asher. That's a very weird thing I need to try and find the source of.
Are people still seeing that? I don't. Oh,
I am. Yeah,
it
I'm
came
still
back.
seeing
I
the
wasn't
yellow
for a
aura.
minute.
Okay. So you get over there, Siri. What are you doing?
Unfortunately, what I want to do is an action, so it'll have to wait until the next round.
Okay.
I'll look to Atticus and he'll see me starting to like grab one of my feathers, and I look at him and it's like, don't worry, I can get them up.
Obsidian. Oh, so yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling. Not today. What's going through Obsidian's mind? You can hear distantly.
Yeah,
all this
Obsidian
commotion
probably
around
is probably still like sort of thinks to that fateful attack that didn't go through, like putting all of his might into that one swipe, trying to end the situation one way, and how quickly it turned the other. And what does it mean? Because surely Obsidian was not meant to die here, and he will not. But what happened there?
Okay. Atticus.
With what Sire said, is that something that he would understand?
I think
Or
so.
Just trust in what you're saying.
I think you would have seen Sita use sort of her innate abilities to heal.
Okay. He's gonna go over to Obsidian and start rooting around to see if he can find a healing potion.
Does Obsidian carry any potions of healing?
Yes, but they are well hidden.
Oh, okay. Make an investigate. How well are they hidden, Mr. Death?
I search his cloaca. I give him the full cavity search.
No, have you actually attempted to like hide them in case you were searched, Mr. Death, or are they just on your person
Sure,
normally?
Yeah. No, they'd be hidden.
You can.
I mean, one of them, because I have one.
Yeah, you can find it then.
Okay. I'll turn to Sue and
Wait, so did you say it would be hidden, or did you say it
Yes,
wouldn't be
yes,
hidden?
yes, it would be
Oh,
hidden.
it would be secreted away. Yeah, okay. Make me an
Does he
investigation
even wear
check.
clothes? Okay, I'll roll.
I mean, you know where you would have put this, Mr. Death. Tell me what you think the DC would have been. If it's like a hidden pocket in a satchel.
Probably not higher than that. It's
Okay, you find. Well, so given that he's finding it, do you want to say where he finds it, Mr. Death, or do you want?
Sure, I mean, I imagine like there are some straps going through, like for both the weaponry and like for the satchel, like this, and one of them would have like a sewn-in pocket on the inner part, so you have to kind of just like first take it off of the skin, like sort of pull it, give it a good tag, and then sort of search into it.
Sounds terrible if you ever get hit or fall on your front or anything like that. Don't put alchemist's fire in the pocket.
It is fairly easy to reach as your own, but
you find, just as you're giving up, Atticus, a small healing potion.
Yeah, I imagine he mostly found it from luck, since he's not that
I
bright.
like to think this is a barbarian's bra pocket as well, the way you just described it. His phone's in there, his eyeliner.
But I'll turn to Sire and be like, have you got this, or shall I give it to him?
I can only do one at a time. Do you think he's going to die?
I feed it to him. I don't take the risk.
Okay. He receives 10 HP again. I will apply it to you now, Obsidiano.
We have got to stop meeting like this, Obsidian.
Anything else from you, Atticus, other than bad jokes?
No, that was plenty. He turns away from Obsidian and focuses back on Asher.
Asher, make me another death save. That tiredness, it's easier to not get up. You enjoy a wallowing in this hand, and you almost feel that the hand gets a little bit larger and turns into like two arms that start to almost cradle you a bit. You feel a bit of a soothing, like shh in your ear.
Walk into the light.
Siri.
Siri plucks one of her feathers from her hair and whistles a celestial chime in it, which imbues it with a pearlescent, slightly pinkish white energy, and then she presses it on Asher's forehead as she concentrates, and the feather sinks into Asher's form, giving her 1 HP.
A whole pea.
Asher, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll just wake up with a sudden intake of breath and just kind of start and scoot back and look around. Yeah. Are there bears?
I don't think we killed the bears, but they don't appear to be here anymore. I'll keep a lookout, don't worry.
Okay. Where is everyone here?
We're all here. Let's get up and try and take stock of this mess.
We could
and
use some light.
he goes and picks up the torch that
Yeah.
Sire threw.
Hear a as the sconces all
Oh.
back on around the room.
Is it on a timer or is someone hiding, playing with the light switch?
Well, as you wait to find out, shall we take 10 minutes?
Yes, please.
Back in 10.
God,
Back on. There is blood everywhere. Burning bodies. Well, smouldering bodies at this point. You wish to do?
we should get out of here as soon as possible.
Well, let's not be hasty. We should check it out.
No, after. Obviously.
Yeah, pretty soon, but we need to look around. Like, what is all this stuff? And while saying that and waiting for the others to go explore, he's going to rifle through some of these buckets.
Yeah, make me an investigation check. With the fire damage, there is little of value on these corpses. You do note that each of them has an empty, charred, or blackened vial in one of their pockets.
Asher, do you recognize the contents of any of these vats?
Asher, who is still sitting on the ground, is gonna look up and be like, oh yeah, okay.
Get up. She lends you a
Okay.
hand to help you up.
I'm good, and she'll stand up on her own. And just kind of wander over to the vats and all the anything.
Now the lights are on, you can see there are vats around the entire room, even down where you came in originally, lining the walls.
Well, I'm gonna just wander around and inspect anything that looks vaguely potion-y or potentially useful for
So you can
alchemy.
immediately see this one is empty. This one appears to be full of just water. This one appears to be full of acid. You recognise from how it's strengthened. You can see it's a slightly different material. It's made out of. You'd need to go looking at the others for more details.
All right, I'll point out water, acid, and then I'll walk over. What is this shadow I'm seeing here? What? Why is this? Is this just a wall?
Yeah,
here?
it's just a pillar.
Okay. What are they cooking over here?
Yeah, so there isn't a dead rat on here. There's just various alchemical. It's more of a lab than a bit of a weird witchy shit going on. What you're looking at there is just a stove that clearly from the smell has been used to make coffee.
Okay.
This is clearly a let's cook table set up. Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, why the hell are we making silk room?
Guys, there's a door over here. Locked.
I'd like to
All
check
right.
the books and the stands just to see what sort of reading materials they keep here.
Okay. No one gives a shit about the door, so I'm just gonna go.
Do
out
I
of the
not
door.
have lock? I thought I had lock picks, but I don't appear to.
Sita does, but she is busy.
So Siri is busy. So Atticus points out the door. Siri begins to look through the documents. A lot of them are, for this sort of location, you see on the spines, just unusual accounts of Athkatla, Amnian, and Sword Coast, just politics, but not even like big, dynasty level books. There's a lot of just like autobiographies, memoirs, biographies of minor nobles, not even ones where their names are immediately obvious, but if you were to like check out the description of a book or the first couple of pages, lots of small and middling merchant princes, baronets, a couple of bigger names, but it just seems to be a really boring biographical library. Make me an investigation check as you're rooting through all of this, having a look.
Five.
Okay. Yeah. What's Obsidian doing while this is going on?
I feel like Obsidian would be most drawn. Is there a creature in this tank over here?
No.
Okay.
It's full of a golden. Like Stefan loved using the elephant statue, but we already have the elephant upstairs. Yeah.
I thought
it's just
from the angle. I thought it was more of a squid-like thing.
right, okay, yeah.
I thought it was like a big beetle.
Yeah. So
Everyone
just
can have their own thing.
Yeah, just a go. You see the animal that you most connect with. There's just a slightly golden liquid that is swirling. Very little in the way of bubbling. You can see from the burners there's a lot of heat going into this, but very little activity up top.
All right, and then is there a bloodied altar in the?
There is not a bloodied altar.
Okay, sure.
Well, there's a table there with a couple of books.
I guess the things that would mostly draw Obsidian do not exist. So just a general. I guess Obsidian is mostly on the lookout then, just for if any danger still lurks in the shadows. He would like to be on top of that, seeing as he has failed completely so far in this regard.
Yeah.
But a lock that needs opening?
No. And they just prise the door. And you find a very, very acrid smell. A recess in the floor that is full of a very, very still green liquid, with roots growing out of it, snaking their way across the concrete. Make me a Arcana check, please. Atticus, DC 12.
Arcana.
Oh, you're on a minus. You don't recognize what this liquid is.
Is that top right section just to trigger people with trypophobia?
I have no idea what it is, because I feel like this was made before people were obsessed with, holes apparently bother me. Don't eat Swiss cheese.
I don't know what's going on in here, guys, but it's pretty gross.
Lock him in.
GM, is there anything on these tables of interest to me?
There are a couple of bottles and vials.
I'll snag them.
You also see a larger than anything you've had so far, but what looks to be a large, almost like wax paper wrapped preparation of something that you quickly eyeball as being mistweave.
I'll take that as well.
Sorry, Mistbane. Mistweave.
Yeah, I assumed that you. Yeah, I'll snag that as well.
Okay.
This stuff is a liquid, but there's plants growing out of it.
Yes.
How does it smell? Like, does it smell acrid enough that I'd expect it to be acidic?
Yes.
Is this it?
Do I recognize it?
Make me an Arcana check. If you are proficient. Anyone who is proficient with Arcana.
Oh, am I
try to
proficient?
jump in at it.
Oh, yeah, I am.
But we're all really thick.
But I am very tired.
You don't know either. You don't know so good.
I will take one of my vials that I purchased from the shop and scoop some up.
Could I make a check? Oh, sorry.
No, just all my glass vials that I got just for this purpose.
I'd like to see if Ciri thinks it is something from her past she would recognize, something specific that would have been related to something she found above. I can DM you.
Sure. Yeah, do DM me because I don't remember what the hell you're talking about. As you dip in with the vial, you're unable to collect it. Like you dip it and run it across the surface, but it just doesn't go in. It almost like there's a thick skin on like custard or something. It just sort of pushes it down and away instead, and you're like, oh, huh.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna reach down and just tentatively poke it with a finger. See, does it allow my finger to break surface tension?
It does. Yeah.
Take one as a damage, you're unconscious.
Is it silky? Because there's roots around here, so...
Silky smooth, yes.
Silky root. Silky root is what we're looking for, right?
Silky root.
Yeah, maybe cut off a bit?
Your finger will not easily come away from it once you've touched it. There's like a... And the surface of a pool goes... And it grips. It grips
Yeah, I'm
onto
gonna
you.
wrench pretty hard to
Make
get my finger.
Make me a strength check, DC 12.
Oh, I love being so tired.
Cool. You're unable to withdraw your hand as the creature begins to bubble and rise up a little, fill in the shape.
Are you kidding me?
And the recess, like the shape, just starts to slowly slide up like it's a big green ion cube, more than like liquid spilling out, and you can't take your finger off it.
Cool. I'm gonna look at Ciri and just be like, "Run!" God damn it! I'm sorry, guys.
Time to close the door, Atticus.
Even if I wanted to run, I couldn't run, but I don't want to run.
I mean, it's unfortunately, it is not that size. It's the shape of the
pool.
Yeah, let me just tweak. Let me tweak its size.
Yeah, for real though. I am gonna look at you, Ciri, and just tell you to run.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's more like that. Everybody roll initiative.
Damn it. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Dude, like, no one could have said, thought, oh yeah, this is where Gelandi's cube lives.
Absolutely thinking it was Silk Root
Oh,
Origins, which it may still be.
Asha. Oh, you're also not prone, Asha. That's sort of that.
About
There
to
we
be.
go. No, you'll be kind of floating, I guess. So, Asha, What would you like to do? If you want to try and extricate yourself from it, it is a... We continue reading the detail of it. Now we're actually into a... Yeah. So, would you like to try and break away from it again?
No, I'm gonna blast it.
Okay.
I'm terrified. It's got me. I'm gonna blast it while still yelling at Sarah to get out of here.
Normally, things that you use Sacred Flame on, they always make their save. For you, they fail. You just roll so badly that it tickles them.
Yeah. Obsidian. Obsidian. Let's step away. We'll jump back. Oh no, I didn't even see him sit down in his chair. He just appeared in the chair then. That was very strange. Could you hear all of that, Obsidian, when you
Yes.
So you see Asher unable to extricate herself, blast a spell at it, looking frantic. What do you do?
Brag with resignation and go to slam at the thing.
I hope we would slam the door.
No. Oh, that will be an interesting
end.
I mean, no case scenario for movement and attachment. Well, first, let's try to hit this thing. Cool. That would be very disappointing if I didn't manage to hit a gelatinous cube, which has AC 8, I think. Normally. Sure.
Not even that high.
6. Something like that. So there will be a slam, and then can this be moved with Crusher?
Let's have a look.
Can I get it there?
Looking at its immunity, yeah, it doesn't have the move, but you want to sort of move it around. Yeah.
I would like to have it over there.
Yeah, I'm also gonna make it do something.
What happens to me?
It's broken, is my understanding. Okay.
Gotcha.
So, you get this big two-handed maul.
Yes.
And you hit it, and it moves.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's more like, if I may, I imagine as the blow goes into it, it just sort of wraps around the maul and then gets carried with it and slammed against the wall.
Oh, nice.
Sure. As it does, and as it lands, you see, weirdly, it quivers and flattens down and looks as if it's trying to pour back into the pool. Make me a perception check, Obsidian,
sure.
with circumstantial advantage or situational advantage. You notice, based on where you smack it, this barrel full of brushes and brooms, all of which seem to have quite dissolved, frayed ends. And your big maul coming in, hitting it, seems to have it going, trying to get back into its hole. Anything else from you?
No, that's the extent of Barbarian's options.
City. Sire, what do you do?
Well, sorry, that really threw me for a loop just there. An Obsidian standing on the door.
You can squeeze through an eye if you wanted to do that.
I'm just gonna pelt it with a crossbow. Seeing that it does actually take damage from it. Second natural 20 and the same. Should have been an archer. 8.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Is Asher on the ground?
No.
Okay.
she got to the point where she wasn't damaged. Literally any damage, and she's down. I thought she was going to be falling forward into the ooze. Anything else from you, today?
No, I just look at her and kind of like look at the door. You get out! And then it's her.
Atticus, there is drama within.
Don't worry, Asher, I'm coming. Can I come like here?
You'd be going into its space. You would be wading in.
I mean, I don't really want to wade it into a cube. I suppose I'll have to go this way then.
I mean, I feel like you could jump that, couldn't you? As part of this movement.
Oh, like across the pit? Yeah, I suppose
Yeah.
only 5 feet, isn't it?
And it is currently empty.
Yeah, sure. I'll leap over directly next to
As
Asher
you land on the no.
so I can get myself between her and the enemy. 5,
Okay.
20. Sure, and I've got enough to come and give it an attack. Back, foul beast! Squelch, truly.
The creature tries to move quicker as it slinks, pouring back down into the pool and seemingly attempting to flatten itself as low as possible to the point that as it lowers down, there's the occasional and just like fart of force redistributed with air, like when a kid pushes their thumb down and stuff. Oh my god, he's going for it again. Was that you remembering that you could do that? And adding it on?
I'd use the bonus as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it pours down into the pool, and that is all it's going to do. Asher. Would she unmute? I don't know. Do you think she would? I don't know if she would.
Decide what I'd do. I guess after Siri looking at me and saying, "No, you go," I'd be like, "Oh, yeah." Lick my finger and just start moving. That's about as far as I can go. No. I'm not on the... There we go. That's it.
Obsidiano in his poncho.
Right. So the thing kind of... It didn't do anything of aggressive this time around. Just tries to hide, seemingly.
Pours itself back into its pit and doesn't lash out to anybody.
Do we just leave this be? And he will be ready to strike. I guess I'll move 5 feet here. But yeah,
Yeah, man, those things aren't to be messed with.
If this goes out or tries to attack anyone, Obsidian will strike. Yep.
Okay.
You want to leave this foul beast just sitting in a basement? In the middle of a city?
It wouldn't go up into the city.
Well, either way, it is serious.
Why is it here?
I don't know, maybe something to do with what it secretes?
What's it doing
Makes
right now?
drugs?
The thing?
It's just in the pool.
We can think about it outside the door.
Jim, can I lean down and try and get a little cutting of one of these roots right in front of me? Or
Yes.
Are they still sticking out, or are they part of this guy?
They're still quite the pool, but they don't appear to be part of a creature.
Okay,
Yeah, you can cut one off.
cool. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna just back it up.
Add a slimy vine
Oh,
to
it's
your...
Sari's turn.
Oh, yeah. Who there? Hell do you think you are?
For some reason, I thought you had dropped initiative. I don't know why.
City, what do?
We're here to eliminate the drugs, and if these creatures from the drugs, we need to eliminate it
My God.
How much HP does this have?
Creature withers as you strike it with your spell. Atticus.
Oh gosh.
I feel so bad for this thing.
How is it still alive?
Oh.
It is
Oh my
immortal.
word.
It is the pool of immortality.
Oh my word.
The Gladstone twins, siblings, just kicking the shit out of this swimming pool.
I just crit this thing 3 times in a row, and at the start, Siri critted it as well.
Ah.
Honestly, that's all of my luck for the rest of this campaign. 3 crits in a row. On a defenseless gelatinous cube.
The cube drifts, spilling out. Oh no, I did that. Spilling out of the wall, seemingly trying to just press itself more up against the wall. That's all it's going to do. It does, however, if you want to, Obsidian, invoke an opportunity attack.
I mean, with what it's doing, I don't think Obsidian would strike.
Okay. Asher.
I'm gonna call up to them and be like, guys, I think it's I feel like it's a prisoner. We should leave it. And I'm gonna take a cutting of the root, and then I'm gonna back up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Obsidian.
I mean, Obsidian probably won't leave those two just alone with it, so he'll wait for them to act. Like, I don't.
Same as last round, sort of thing.
Sure, yeah, I guess. If it turns hostile suddenly, I guess.
Yeah.
Things need taking care of.
Siri.
I don't know what to do. Celia's gonna look at Atticus for guidance.
Atticus is mid-swing.
He's
she's
purging the monster.
How does this feel? Does this feel good, DM?
I read the room. I feel like that would be for you to tell me. I feel like the creature is not attacking you. 2 of your companions are trying to scale down, but your brother's
my character has canonical guidance from above. Like, this be canon.
But that guidance is also, the origin of that guidance. Are you okay?
Can I grab a bit of the creature? Like, if it's like spilling out and bleeding yellow blood all over the place, can I take a sample of it?
I think that's just a module, unfortunately, the splatter. These gelatinous cubes, it's just... yes, I suppose it isn't yellow, but it's spilling we'll say it's leaking a liquid. Yeah, there's like a transparent liquid coming out of it. You want to scoop some up in your hand, in a vial, in what?
I think I don't have a vial.
The one I was trying to use is probably right there on the floor. It's not like I would have had the... Oh, let me pack this away while my finger is locked up in this thing.
Yeah, if Asher drops some of her vials, I think I will finish the job that she started and collect some of it.
Sure. Declare that in future, Asher, otherwise we'll assume it's on your person. But yeah, you can get this retcon dropped vial. And
hey, if she calls out to me, I'll toss her one. Either way.
And scoop up some of the goop. Yeah, you have ye goop.
I'm gonna step away a little. Step away.
Okay, Atticus. Oh, if I'd been a 20 again, would have been great. The creature suddenly, like strings hold it had been cut, just
Yes!
and Atticus alone levels up now.
I'll teach
I
you.
feel like
to...
we like softened it down for Atticus, just say.
Whoa, 3 crits over here. Come on. Ah. It's all in a day's work, ladies. Everything's fine.
I don't know that it was a threat to us.
Well, it's not a threat anymore, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Perhaps a threat to the
I'm
city.
gonna
She's
step
gonna give
down.
you. I'm gonna give you the vial.
That's a 10-foot drop, so you can carefully climb down if you want to.
Oh yeah. If it's a 10-foot drop, I'll go around. Yeah, I'll take the vial from you. And just continue looking at all the vats.
Asha, you
Yeah?
are fairly certain, from what you see over here, you recognize the red liquid in these 3 large vats as being similar to healing potion, but in large quantities.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take out all my vials. I'm gonna call back to Sarah. Sarah, grab any bottles that are empty. We got healing potion material here.
Okay. I will try to find empty containers, including mugs, because I could drink one right now.
I am going
Face
to
right in.
summon my chair and step up on it. Start dipping vials into the vat.
Yeah. You can dip a vial in. As the lid opens, that smell of that familiar, like warm strawberry smell of healing potion slaps you in the face.
Wait, where'd she go? Oh, over there. Yeah, I also have an empty vial, so...
Cool.
How many do I find, DM?
What vials? Around the lab there, 10.
Okay. I might use one to scoop some more of that ectoplasm gelatinous thing.
It was a ghost cube.
Yeah, whatever.
Is there a way to just directly drink the healing juice?
I mean, if you stood on that
We can pass a vial up and down, that's fine. So if I were to go first and to take a chug of a vial of the juice, does it indeed heal me?
No. Your stomach immediately spasms as you swallow it, and you feel pain pulse through you as you take 8 poison damage. Give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, please.
Yes, correct.
Your head swims, you break out in a cold sweat, and you just feel your stomach constantly spasming. But you fight it and manage to stave off the effects of being poisoned.
Do not drink that stuff. It's not a healing potion. Oh, God, that kills. I don't know what it is, but it's bad for you. If you want to harvest it, fine, but only use it on your worst enemies.
After 1 second, after 6 seconds pass, the spasms intensify. Atticus, you take another 10 damage. Can you give me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, please?
You know I did pass the first one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Atticus looks like he's getting much worse. He pales, and you see, even though it's been less than 20 seconds, just a red coming in on the whites of his eyes.
Throw it up! Throw it up!
I'll try and make myself sick.
Yeah, sure. A few seconds pass.
Oh, that was mercifully low.
Can you please make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw? Okay.
She's at this point. She's trying to like grab her brother, sort of put his hero out.
He's barely standing now. But
Do we have any other healing
bravado is
potions?
potentially.
Nothing.
Did take a real healing potion from Obsidian, didn't I?
Atticus, you take 6 poison damage.
I'm unconscious.
My God.
Yeah, as he drops, can you please make me a DC 13 Constitution saving throw? Okay. Atticus just falls to the floor, unconscious. Stomach clearly spasming.
I'm gonna frantically search his bag for a potion. A healing potion? Because according to my notes, he should have one.
Did I?
Because I bought one
I
at the
think-
apothecary and gave it to you.
Didn't he use it on
I gave
Obsidian?
one to Obsidian, and
And
then
then
I
he
took
used
one.
mine.
Obsidian took mine before we entered this room.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
he
I
used
took the one on
2 on
Obsidian and
me.
used it on him. I used both of them on Obsidian.
Oh shit.
City's going to like cut up her remaining another feather and put it in, give him 1 HP, in the full knowledge that it will not heal poison, but just out of an act of desperation.
Do I gain HP?
You gain 1 HP.
I use second wind.
We need to take you to a doctor right away.
Oh my god, what is that stuff?
The pain is fading from your stomach, Atticus. Maybe it was the purge you did. Maybe it's your impressive constitution. But although you are racked with pain and nausea, you don't feel that chilling spread.
There are tears in City's eyes.
There are tears in Atticus's eyes. Oh, I think this might be worse than the chlamydia I got that one time. I mean, that never happened.
You're an idiot. Just shut your mouth. Breathe. It'll pass. It'll pass.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Asha, hold me, please.
I'll just kind of do a nice pat on his shoulder, like.
You begin to
there.
suspect that that may not have been healing potion.
Right, yeah. Can I go and just do the finger? Like kind of like, what the fuck am I tasting here? I feel like, given my job, my background, I should be able to differentiate between a poison, like a fake healing potion, and an actual healing potion. Or if this is just unfinished.
That's certainly an opinion.
I said I feel. I used I feel statements. So, or if it's just like unfinished, like it's the stuff, but like it doesn't have the last step or something, so it's still toxic.
So,
I don't know.
to you, it smelled like healing potion. You can go back up.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the finger taste test? I'll give you another chance to answer that question.
Don't. Says City as she
You
sees her.
see her like the child reaching for the flame on the stove.
Don't. Don't.
Imagine that just the fingertip, like, I mean,
Put it in a vial. We'll test it later.
alright, I will vial
I am
it
tapped out. If you go down, I
with
can...
just one of my vials then, not all of them.
So if we want to kill a bunch of people, this stuff is great.
Who are these people?
How about we hurry up? Do we even wish to burn it now and destroy it otherwise?
Well, can we just take 1 second? We have been lied to from the very beginning. This is not some upstart gang. They said they were part of the Shadow Thieves. And this is not an upstart enterprise.
Well, they certainly don't value their own people's lives. Looking around the bodies.
I'm gonna go over to these bookshelves and see what I can find in any sort of written whatever. Are there any sort of notes or documents?
So these shelves contain the same sort of books that Ciro found. Just a boring library of biographical information for small and mid-level figures around. It's like someone went to a bookstore to sort of raid the autobiography section for every dullard.
That's so weird, though. Is it some sort of code?
I didn't notice this door earlier. I wonder what's in here. Ah, I found the facilities.
As in the toilets?
As
Indeed.
and on
a
the
bar.
other side. Well, either way, we were lied to, yes, but it is a bit late to make amends with these.
I grab a handful of those weird biographical books.
Guys.
What the fuck is this? Coffins.
There are a number of coffins. There's not a small chest in there, there are just coffins.
Alright, let's... Do we want to burn this place and get out of here?
There's a whole other level. It keeps going down.
I mean, this looks like a short staircase. It could just be down to the ravine, you know? Do you want to look in the coffins?
I would like to check for traps.
Make me an investigation check, Cire.
I knock on one and see if it sounds hollow.
Seriously, not investigation, not perception?
I think isn't searching for traps an investigate? Isn't perception to notice, chap? Let me have a look, because I might be ruling it wrong. What role is looking for traps? Do I use perception, wisdom, or investigation to look for traps? It is described, but perception is the kind of perception Tarzan has to instantly see danger that is approaching and react. Intelligence is the kind of perception Sherlock Holmes has. In this case, perception will be used to find a trap as you're walking along. Investigation will be used when PCs are in a room and actively looking for traps. Yeah, that's how I typically rule it. I have perception to have you notice a tripwire walking along, but when you're like, okay, let's inspect the scene, that would be investigation. Let's see what you rolled. A 13. You find no discernible traps. They look to have just been stacked rather haphazardly. There's nothing in the way of catches, tripwires. You don't see or feel any sort of runes or wards on the coffins.
Okay, I will see if I can open one.
Huh?
This large one first.
It cracks open, and there is a skeleton in there.
Like as in like old, as in like without flesh.
Without flesh. You notice immediately that the head has been cracked open, not fully smashed, but cracked open, and inside the skull, there are a little bit of visible remnants, but a very strong smell of black powder. And I'd give to you that you think this coffin, this skull in this coffin has been used to smuggle black powder in somewhere.
The skeleton leaps up and attacks Asher.
The black powder has clearly been emptied out from it. It isn't like,
There's
hey,
nothing
look,
left.
it's a body bomb. But you're familiar enough that you're like, I'm seeing residue.
But I haven't found any powder in the other room.
No.
I look to Atticus. This
He's
is
gone.
explosive.
He's gone down the stairs,
he
apparently.
starts going down the
He's
stairs.
fucking legged it.
I'm gonna check the other 2 coffins.
Yeah. Exactly the same situation.
I look very
Obsidian,
worried at
fancy
Asher.
seeing you here.
And I say, this is explosive. There was a detonator upstairs. And realizes that Asher is not listening to her, and so keeps going.
I'm so sorry of all these ignorant
I was
people
catching
you have
up
to
on
play
my
with.
notes. I was like, oh my god, I haven't been writing this down. I'm gonna just look up and be like, huh? What? And realize no one is here anymore. Oh, shit. And hoping you guys all went this way.
Sure did.
Oh my god. Okay.
What's in this vat? Have we established that?
Water.
Water.
Yeah.
There is one more door behind this set of stairs over here. And over there, by the other stairs, there's a passage that leads upwards with some sort of liquid trough.
Sorry, I didn't see you run off there. You would smell piss and shit and know that this is
actual
just
sewer.
an actual sewer runoff, yeah.
Sewage. Oh, great. We're in a sewer. Do we need to explore a sewer? I don't know. It's blocked.
But these little R's are really taking a bit.
Oh dear.
I think we should head out of here. I'm gonna
Atticus
just kind of
cannot hear you. Atticus is gone. Looking up, Atticus, you see a grate above you.
But I can't get up there. Too high.
No. Yes, too high.
Nothing to see up there. Don't worry about it.
What's Obsidian doing?
Sitting down, cross-legged.
Is he sitting on the gantry above?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Just
You
because you were so
know,
perfectly at the desk, I wasn't sure.
Tim, can I just check these vats as I walk
Oh
by
my
them?
god, I'm just trying to track all these fucking players down. They're jumping everywhere. You're all terrible, except Obsidian. Sat there very calmly. Yes, this is another vat of the still golden liquid. No glow, just golden.
And the others are just
Yeah,
nothing interesting.
yeah.
All right,
do
I'll
we
take
have-
a sample of the golden liquid.
You open it up and immediately just smell oil. Not even like burning oil, like cooking oil.
Oh, cool. Never mind. I'll save my vials.
I'm in a room
acid.
in the sewers. Is it like
Yeah.
pest control central or something?
It is exactly that. There are, in these cages, there are a number of rats. All but one of them are dead. They do not appear to have been injured, but from the empty bottles nearby, you could very quickly deduce that maybe these have been used for testing what's been brewed upstairs. The one live rat has its hands on the bars, similar to what bars this well, and looks at you inquisitively.
Maybe I should put it out of its misery. I smashed the rat.
Right? The rat is smashed.
Celia disapproves, but she's not there.
She doesn't know.
So, as Atticus wanders around the sewers, Asher chooses not to get her fat. Obsidian sits meditating. What's Siri doing?
Celia is pacing up and down, trying to find any evidence of drugs, trying to find any evidence of anything.
Make me investigation check as to summarize your search of these tables.
No!
Oh my goodness! You find several alchemical components, a couple of mushrooms, a scalpel, things that you don't really understand. Well, you understand a scalpel, but things that you're not sure of the use of. But none of them seem out of place in this laboratory environment.
We've been fooled. We've been completely duped. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it from the moment we met them. We shouldn't trust them. We need to get out
We
of
were
here.
indebted to them.
No,
I mean, this
they made
isn't
you
really
believe we were.
what I was wanting to do either, but
They made us believe we were, but we were never indebted to them.
they didn't seem like the kind of folk that you just owe one to for breaking out of jail.
But why would they send us here? What's their plan? They accomplished nothing.
Gang war. I think we're just being used for their vie for power. Asher's looking pretty wobbly. She's teetering. Just standing at 1 HP, level of exhaustion. Having gone down.
Here, gentle, lean on me.
I'm good. I'm
Great. When you
All
faint again, perhaps I can hold you then and carry you. Would that be better?
all right. If I faint, then then you can drag me along. But we should get out of here. Are we still burning this place, or what are we doing? I
At
think.
this point,
I think, if nothing else, we should burn up above.
yeah, at this point, Sida basically, you see she's taking out her sword and she's smashing everything to pieces. And it looks less of like it looks more like she's just taking out her anger.
You hear this commotion even from the entrance, Atticus and Obsidian.
And it's violent, and it's a little bit out of character from what you know.
I'm gonna smile and be like, all right, and I'm gonna just blast a nearby vat.
Acid goes everywhere.
No, I'm doing it on the far ones first.
Ping the vat you're blasting, Asher. Oh my god. As the liquid nitrogen... yeah, you burst of that and water just washes out across the floor. You hear just a steady pouring of it through the grate into the sewer below.
Well, I'll get out my crossbow and shoot the oil one next. And I'll just join Siri.
Yeah?
So
Yeah,
do we
you're
fairly
destruction.
satisfactorily feel like we've searched around all the major boxes and bats and stuff?
I mean, only Siri has really mentioned making proper looks over stuff. Anybody who wants to tell me a specific location they're searching can make me an investigation check to summarize their...
Searched every vat and piece of paper and...
Yeah, and I gave you descriptions of things, but he's just asked a very specific, have we searched everywhere here? So I'm not going to go, well, you haven't searched the secret room. I said too much.
Asher did scoop up Mistbane, right? So there is drugs here.
Yep, she got a large amount of...
and did we specifically... The
I didn't
ones
announce
that
it,
look
though.
like glowing pools?
Yeah, just barrels of water. There's too much. Not everything has in here is a plot item, or we'd never finish making items. But unfortunately, although Siri did a few searches, unfortunately, they were all fucking terrible, man. Siri has sacrificed out of combat rolls for combat rolls this week.
Siri also thought perception would see her through her investigation stuff, which is why she took the feat.
We can.
My passive investigation is 15. Just putting it out there.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
But she's not kind of basically tearing apart everything that you want to search, so you might want to hurry up.
Imagine someone's like, what's this? And she comes in like, rips the pages out of it and storms off.
I'd say, Atticus, you've seen Ciri in this mode before. It doesn't happen often, but it happens sometimes.
Hi. No one's... Oh, is it Obsidian nearby? I'm like, he like says subtly to Obsidian, I wouldn't recommend getting in her way when she's like this.
I did not intend to. If anything,
Wise lizard you are.
If anything, we should probably try and hasten the process.
Yeah, if they've already spilled a bunch of oil everywhere, I've still got a torch that I could light and lob over. So...
I specified cooking oil.
Oh, okay. Right, are we gonna burn this place down and get out of here?
Why would we now? Playing just in the hands of Ardeth and the Night Eyes, when they've just manipulated us.
We're finishing a job, and we can leave it at that if we want to.
They set us up to fail. They said not informing the guards when they knew that the guards came here and were paid to do the rounds. They said to destroy the drugs when they knew there's no drugs.
Well, there is some drugs.
And yet we stand to gain nothing from these people. It's too late to ally with them in any way to get back at those.
What happened to that one who turned off the lights at the start? The leader. And the one that got away from you with the stabbing.
I don't know, but he was a good fighter. Or she, I don't know. I couldn't see their face.
I haven't seen them between the bodies.
No.
Remember, if we're saying that people are conscious when we're at 0, Mr. Death and Asher, you would have seen the bear turn back into that person and then retreat off into the dark.
Sure.
I don't know that I saw that. Did I see that?
You were, I mean, it was after it turned you into shredded wheat on the floor, so yeah.
Okay.
Well, is that a thing? That grate over there?
It goes down to the sewer.
Oh, okay, so you've been there already.
And you've been underneath it and looked up.
So far, the only exit we know of is the one we came through. Yes?
Yes.
We haven't found like any passages
Correct.
that lead deeper.
Didn't Obsidian investigate this thing? Does this look like
But it's a table with some books on it.
Table, okay.
I just looked around over there. Didn't get any. There wasn't any rolling involved. It was just asking about some clarifications regarding the map, and then it turned out that things were just different. So, I'm not. Yeah.
What we want to do, gang?
I've gone around continuing to smash things.
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna come
I just clicked into the chat log. I just saw all the hand axe swings.
I'm just gonna come back and sit down next to Atticus.
So you've tried a search, and then you've both done a rampage. I would like Asher and Ciri to both roll me a D100, and we're looking to see if you get a 60 or higher.
Fuck you, dice.
That's so mean. Wait,
Nice.
great number.
Nice.
As you're smashing things up in this rage, Ciri, there's a moment where you just push over a shelf just full of books and papers, and as it falls and hears a crash, you then just hear that sound of a coin or metal spinning on stone floor before coming to a stop. And you look over, and there is a dark green ring that was seemingly tucked away somewhere in this bookshelf that was knocked loose by your rampage.
I'm going to grab it.
And it is a dark green ring inlaid with a single small amethyst.
And it reminds me of the other amethyst that I've seen.
In that they were both amethysts, but the other things you saw were, I believe, necklaces.
I found something. A ring, it was hidden.
Maybe while she's doing this, I'm gonna search some bodies that weren't burnt to death and see if they had anything.
Yeah. Maybe an investigation check to summarize that. I'll give it to you that all of the corpses that were involved in this combat have an empty vial on them. Yeah, other than that, I guess you find a couple of... they all have a short sword, a short bow. One of them, despite being a bit of an indescript-looking madam, has an impressive number of hidden away simple daggers on her.
I collect a couple of vials, but that's it.
Yeah. Couple of vials.
If we've seen the wizard transform, the druid or whatever, transform, the spellcaster transform from being the bear to being human again, did we also see which way they went before disappearing into the darkness? Yes.
They were, from where you are, they stepped over here into darkness.
And C. Ray would be able to confirm if that is also vaguely where the other person went, right? Like the shady... No?
No idea, no.
Okay.
We were both down below in the lower floor, and I was against the boxes.
All right.
He might have taken for the sewers, actually.
Might have, but Obsidian will, I guess, look around this spot, trying to find if there's anything that would be, I don't know, try to get the... Since we are already doing a mess around here, I guess he'll just flip the whatever table or shelf there is to the ground, like sort of...
Roll me a D100 for your trashing of this corner.
Oh, I mean, it is... Sure. Okay, yeah. It can be a 100. The trashing is not the main point of this. But sure.
Are you trying to find sort of what hidden doorways?
A hidden passage, probably, yes.
Yeah.
I think by now Obsidian makes an educated guess that there must be some way for them to have escaped this way around, rather than circle around us.
Looking around, you find no passageway. As you pull the bookshelf away from the wall to check behind it, you find a slightly glowing scroll that had fallen between the bookshelf and the wall.
I don't think Obsidian will pick it up. He would call for Asher.
Asher's like laying down on the grid, but I'll...
Oh.
Okay.
Well, if you're busy.
I'll stand up. Let me remove my prone on myself.
Magical thing, seemingly. I do not know what it can do.
Alright. I will come over. What thing?
It's just a scroll that glows.
Yeah, a scroll that has some glowing script on it.
Look at it. Can I read it?
I mean, it's different. Are you proficient? You are proficient in Arcana. So although you're not of this particular arcane persuasion, you recognize enough to know that it is a spell scroll. and it appears to be a scroll. Although you don't understand the full text, remember anyone can attempt to cast a spell. It appears to be talking about a spell called the Gift of Alacrity.
Is some spell scroll something to do with alacrity?
And it gives the RP description for you touch a willing creature. For the duration, the target can add 1d8 to its initiative rolls.
Sorry.
And it is a wizard spell of the Dunamancy school.
Sure. I guess the last thing then for Obsidian will be to go by the wall and sort of search it a bit, like slam every couple paces and see if there's any difference in sound. That's all.
Yeah, there's nothing. I feel like between you've all pretty much picked this clean. Yeah. I wouldn't be going, you didn't go one tile high enough, that's where it was. Sorry, Obsidian.
If you walk off after it, I'll just tuck the scroll in my bag.
Yep, I will place the spell scroll in your inventory then.
Alright.
I found this. I don't know if this is magical or some sort of signet, or perhaps a signifier of belonging to some sort of group.
Well, also, you did grab a bunch of stuff from upstairs, right? That we never had a chance to probably go through. So maybe we should scarp her and then check that stuff out later.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. Asher, are you coming?
Yeah, coming.
Slowly, but she's coming. Good. Let's get out of this place.
Yeah, heading out of the... Oh, well, the doors are now unlocked. They were locked automatically before. There is a ladder to climb back up, where you find yourselves in...
are we happy with the trashing, or are you doing anything to burn, Atticus? I mean,
it doesn't look super flammable. I've got torches. No. We can definitely burn the upstairs. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm happy to toss a couple torches around, but
sure.
I don't know how well we've smashed a lot of things.
I guess around the bookshelves area and such, we can just sort of set out a little flame.
Sure.
Oh, okay. The shelves are burned.
There wasn't anything made of stone around here, right?
Like the floor and the walls, it was all carved out of stone.
Sure.
Do you mean something different?
I guess I'm looking for cracked stones or something or like newly repaired stone, like anything that I have been covered up recently.
Okay, guys, I'm just going to give it to you because we've been going for 45 minutes of it. No hidden passages. I feel like each of you have made that I would have given it to you by this point. No sneaky paths or hidden doors or hidden chambers. Exactly what someone would say. Trying to hide a hidden chamber. So are we all happy to climb back up, or do people have more they want to do down here?
Sure.
We've picked up quite a lot of ectoplasm. Sorry, we've picked up quite a lot of gelatinous goop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Also break these, I guess, on the way out.
Just to be thorough.
Yeah. Just to finish this pillage of the poisonous thing.
I would say that Asher would absolutely recognise that the green two on the left are acid and should probably be broken when you're ready to get
crossbow,
get up the damn ladder.
Sure thing. Okay, yeah.
Okay, do you do that and climb back up?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dungeon 95% complete. Like Crash Bandicoot horror. But yeah, you climb back up, find yourselves once more in the warehouse.
Oh,
but I will remind you, it does not have spider eggs.
Well, set fire and run.
Sira has a blank look in her eyes and she's just kind of going through the motions.
Was there anything else we needed to check out in the room over there, or have you got everything that you think we need?
Everything I could
We've
find.
got everything.
Okay. Then he'll grab a torch off a sconce or something and start lighting fires around the place.
Before we do that, I'm just gonna check out the outside. Is this locked? This door?
Yeah, because you
We locked it and barred it.
put a bar across
Right.
it.
Both
So
doors.
it's easily unlocked. I think you just wanted to stop more and more from spilling in. But yeah, this just a bar. I can.
Yeah, I just want to see
Okay.
that like there's no one like on the outside. So I stealthily check the outside. See, the coast looks clear.
Yeah. Looks clear.
And I'm just gonna set. I'm actually gonna set guard here just to let them know if anyone's coming.
Yep. Set a few fires and then do that kind of awkward, brisk walk away, like, oh, I'm walking normally, but quite quickly.
And yeah, the fire rises. Yeah, fire starts to pick up behind you, and before you are far away, you hear a couple of distant cries from just passers-by, pointing out there's a fire. But the response times aren't, it'd be a good 5-10 minutes until someone comes along capable of dealing with it. And you are presumably heading. What are you heading back to the coroner? Where do you think you will go from here? And how much longer do you all want to go tonight?
I would want to, when setting the fires, leave my prison rags there.
Nice. So you leave the prison rags, the magically enchanted, tracking, inflammable prison rag, on the floor. Yeah, or in you shove in a whatever you want. You see them with your flesh eyes going up in flame.
Nice.
Where do you all wish to go?
I feel like we'd probably want to go back to the coronet, don't you think? Rather than back to the Night Eyes straight away.
Or the Adventurers Guild.
We could do.
I feel like, the rooms at the Adventurers Guild were supposed to be... The accommodations were supposed to be nicer and more secure.
Yeah, I feel
Supposed to
safer
be,
there.
but also he basically described it as bunks, which was not any better.
Yeah, it's effectively modest lodgings, but
Yeah,
cheaper
but we
than
don't-
you'd get them at an inn.
Cheaper. We're currently getting them free, right? For some
Atticus,
reason?
I say we go to the Adventurers Guild just in case someone comes looking for us.
Better defended. That's a sensible suggestion in my eyes. Fine. To the guild.
All right.
Yeah, cool. You're walking along through the streets. Are you taking a different route to how you got here? Are you just retracing? Are you just doubling back on your steps?
Hood up
Ah.
discreetly.
Asher is very tiredly just following the group.
Yeah. As you're walking, there is a couple. It's getting to early evening. There are a couple of stores still open. You walk by one, a small, modest-looking jeweler's store, where outside there is a rabbit folk, a harangon, fairly uncommon. And he said, "A beautiful evening, is it not? Someone is cooking something, I think, yes? Would you like to see my wares?"
What manner of wares, friend?
"Oh, well, I am a jeweler. I buy, I sell, I appraise. I do all manner of things. You may have heard of me. My name is Lapan Lazuli. and the greatest gemsmith you will find, north or south of Yolando.
Well, I have no need of your services, but I'll certainly bear the name in mind, Mr. Lazuli.
Oh, you have no need of my services. It is the most heartbreaking thing I can imagine hearing today. My day is heavy, and my heart is so sad for hearing this. That you have no need for my services, and the conversation continues normally for everybody else. Except for, I've just tried to do something. It did not work. Why did it not work?
Oh, why?
Give me one moment, fellows. I tried to do a cool thing, and it didn't take. Nothing makes me sadder. There we go. Especially as the moment doesn't pass for anybody else, but for just you. Atticus, in your head, the voice continues. Especially when we both serve one and the same, there is much I could do for a brother. You should come and see me again. Without this rabble, I would have words with you. And immediately, well, you must remember the name, Lapin Lazuli, if ever you wish to have anything engraved, appraised. You look like the adventuring sort. You must find many wonderful items about your business, yes? But until then, remember me, remember my face, remember my store.
Until then, we will remember you, Mr. Lazuli.
Sire, you were speaking.
Just to my brother. Atticus. The ring. I found one.
If you would like to have him appraise something, feel free.
I don't know if it's wise that he knows we've got a ring from the Thieves Guild.
Well, none of us are experts. We're probably going to need to get it appraised somewhere, and he seems like a trustworthy fellow to me. More trustworthy than the people who we're currently employed by, hey?
Wow. And I believe Asha also had something to be appraised.
Mr. Lazuli, perhaps my sister here has something that you could appraise.
It would, of course, be my most professional and personal privilege. Would you step inside?
You cannot do it here, outside?
Out in the street, I came out merely to take my air, and so a band of travelers come by. Would a blacksmith change a shoe out in the street?
Then perhaps another day. My friend here is tired.
Very well, I will be here. I have been here a long time. I will be here tomorrow. Until then.
Most kind. Thank you, Mr. Lazuli.
Bonsoir. You will step back into the store. And as you are tired and weary, making your way back to the Adventurers Guild, I think that is where we should wrap up. How did we all find that?
Tough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought I'd escaped the battering that the rest of the crew had quite well until taking that drink. So
yeah, Jesus Christ. I will wrap the session up, but we'll be back next week, though sadly we will be... Oh, I've been set half off my camera for all this session because my workstation's different. We will be sans Gija next week, but I'm sure she will check in with me between now and then, let me know exactly what NPCs she wants to kill. But yeah, we will catch you all next week. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.